in the mighty name of Jesus.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Hello, and hello. This is Brother West of the ErnestLWest Ministries. For this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and truly be glad in it. I want to encourage that if the person who feels defeated, yeah, you feel defeated, you feel overcome, what you're dealing with, what you've been wrestling with, what you've been living with, what you've been thinking about, what you've been, what's most prevalent in your mind, what has become more prevalent in your emotions, the things the voices that feed you, that speak to you all the time. It has a spell on you, and it's made you feel defeated. And that voice and that thing that keeps speaking to you, it is fear. It is fear. You are allowing fear to paralyze you. You are allowing fear to destroy everything that God has given you because you're afraid to try. And the reason why you're afraid to try because of that voice of fear that's going to grip your mind, and it always gives you a negative memory, making you feel as though you're going to be defeated again. Anytime and every time there's a similar thing where you're about to try something, you're about to do something new, you're about to think out the box, you're about to respond in a different way, you're about to go into a different avenue, you're about to go into a different arena of hope, you're about to start a new job, you're trying to change your mindset toward the way you've been thinking, or you're trying to separate yourself from a negative influence and negative people. Whatever it is, every time you begin to and try to do these things, there's a voice of fear that keeps pulling you back. Hear me, listen to me. Fear is trying to pull you back. Fear has a hold on you that's trying to rob you of your future, trying to rob you of God's choices, blessings. It is trying to rob you of everything that you're supposed to have. And you're listening to it. It's interesting. You just listen to it every day. If there's something that keeps speaking to you every day, and it keeps making you feel a certain way bad, it keeps bringing shame, it keeps bringing discomfort, why listen to it? Why listen to a conversation? Why listen to a voice that keep telling you things that you don't want to hear? Why? It's time to break that cycle. It is time to break that conversation. It is time. Your time is now. This is a direct prophetic word, a deba, a rhema word. God says, break it. Break the conversations. Break it. Break it now. Even the scripture said God has not given us a spirit of fear. That didn't come from God. But what God did give was love, power, and a sound mind. God didn't give you that. What's talking to you, what you're feeling. And now you're being led by your emotions. Go figure. You're being led by your moods. My brother, my sister, this is not the will of God. He wants you to break it. Break that cycle, break that curse. Because your mama had it, or because your daddy had it, dealt with it. Dealt with that stomach condition, dealt with that mind condition. That does not mean that you have to accept it. When are you going to get that? When are you going to get that through your head, through the head of your understanding, and understand you don't have to accept that? Because you are an individual. Ephesians 3:20 says that unto him that is able to do exceeding and abundantly above all that you ask or think. That's God. When you have a relationship with him, it's in you to do exceeding and abundantly above you ask or think. Even in the thing that you even hadn't even asked God for, but you thought about it. You dreamed about it. You meditated about it. That thing, God can give it to you far beyond your imaginations. And it starts with you making a choice. Saying to yourself, enough is enough. I'm tired of being beat upside the head by fear. I'm tired of being beat upside the head by negative voices, by negative things, negative surroundings. It stops here. It stops here. And so, my brother and sister, break it. Don't let fear destroy your life. Is that all right? God bless you.
In the mighty name of Jesus.